Hi everyone, welcome to Appliance Advisers. I'm Francesco, joined by Dennis. So today we're going to talk about wall ovens. And we talked a lot in general here. We always talk a lot about appliances, but today we were talking before the episode, how would we structure our kind of good, better, best on wall ovens, kind of hitting every price point? And we kind of definitely agreed on a lot here. So we're going to kind of run through a strategy for you that no matter what price point you're at, there's a really good brand to look at in the good, the better, and the best. We're going to switch it up a little bit though. So we're going to start the opposite. We're going to start with the best because I feel like we got to lead with Wolf. Yeah. So let's talk Wolf first. And Wolf is a brand that American brand, has been around for a long time, has really with their cooking in Wolf and their refrigeration in Sub-Zero, just a company that's been known for quality, reliability, and appliance longevity too, where we talk about so much where appliances just don't last anymore. This is a company that has been known for longevity as well. Their wall ovens, they have a lot there. And so they have kind of a few different series in their M series, which is their top of the line. They have the E series. And then in their M series, really a lot of different styles and design that if you're looking for something professional, you're looking for something contemporary, you're looking for something transitional in the middle, they kind of have something for everyone. Feature-wise, really a ton there, really known too for that really nice kind of touch control screen with their Wolf Gourmet that really walks you through cooking just about anything. So it'll tell you kind of where in the oven to put it, where to put the temperature probe, what kind of rack. They do a really nice job with kind of that control panel. Really nice convection system with the dual convection. Also, the oven is kind of concave back a little bit too, so you have a little bit of a deeper oven for kind of bigger roasts and casseroles and things like that. So really just a brand that I think kind of gives you a little bit of everything there in their wall ovens.
Yeah, and I think you nailed it. If there's one knock, not to be a knock, I think it's actually a strength, but they're not the fastest to the next techie thing.
Yeah.
But what they do well, and their testing is second to none. And their product is classic. So when it comes out, it can stay out a bit longer because they think of all the details. And it's evident right down to their specifications. If you're a cabinet shop or working with a contractor, they think of every nuance of those things and make it really easy for everybody to understand, build the cabinets correctly, install them correctly, fit, feel, finishes there. So certainly, kind of been the one. And it's funny because I have a Wolf range, and just the other day, it needed a little tweak. And I really was like, oh, well, I just bought this. And I thought about it. I was like, almost 16 years ago. And I say that because the thing still looks great, works great, and people still walk in and go, oh, wow, great range, So, and I paid for it, by the way. That was not a paid advertisement. So that's kind of how I see them right now. And this was a tough thing to do because there's a lot of great brands in the middle, but when you really think about if you had X to spend, what would you buy is kind of how we went at this.
Yeah, and features and things like that too. So now that'll bring us down to kind of the better category, and we're gonna go here with GE Monogram. Yeah. And again, like you said, there's a lot in the middle there. I think there's a few things that kind of help GE Monogram kind of stand apart.
I gotta correct you, they'd say Monogram.
Yep.
And it's important we gotta remove the GE there because I only say that, Fran, because you're right. GE Monogram was the brand back in the day, but the new Monogram is really very new and different.
Definitely.
And that's the only reason why. Trust me. I did those Freudian slips for years. But go on. I think that's it.
So Monogram, great brand kind of there that really stands apart for a few reasons. One, the control, we talk a lot. Wall ovens is definitely one of those categories in general that is more high tech than a lot of other appliance categories. So Monogram stands apart there with their control panel as well. 7-inch LCD controls, guided cooking, really easy to read, really, sometimes you hear like this high tech and control panels and it's like, well, am I able to figure out just to turn on the oven? And they make that easy though too. So easy to use, high tech at the same time, really nice Wi-Fi capabilities that you have there, a really nice convection system where if you're doing single rack cooking, it kind of pulls it in and even pushes it over the top, the heat as well. Multi-rack cooking modes as well, where it kind of really comes from the back. So feature-wise, technology-wise, I think they stand apart in that kind of crowded middle.
Yeah, and even down to like things like you talked about the interior oven, being able to self-clean racks and leave them in. And, they've thought about a lot of those things. They've had a lot of those things. I think when I think about it, to your point, the display is beautiful. They've done a very good job making, to your point, a techie piece that works well. that kind of checks most of the boxes or all the boxes, but with a very nice refinement. And what I mean by that, the blend of, really, it's hard to talk about until you see it in person, but the blend of glass and stainless and the way they've colored their glass, I like it because it can take on any type of kitchen and really morphs to it. So if you're modern, it can go modern. And
Definitely.
they actually have a suite that actually is
exactly
a more modern version, but just their standard up double wall oven with a handle, that can go transitional. I feel like it can go modern. It can go really with anything that's out there, classic. It just kind of takes it on. So it for its price and value and package, I think it's a real player.
Yeah. And like you said, they have that kind of like Wolf, they have that minimalist series, which is more contemporary.
Correct.
Their statement, which is more professional. Features are really the same, but you're going to kind of be able to pick a style that you like.
Yep.
And then finally, we're going to go with good. And here we're going to talk about LG Studio, or just Studio. We're just going to make it. We're just going to make it.
We get corrected a lot these days.
So there, like you said, you said this with Monogram. Talk about price point there too, but Studio, just one great double oven in general. But I always say, like, just across the line and really in their wall ovens, it is impossible to find a better wall oven for the price that you're going to pay for the LG Studio. Unbelievable controls, kind of has that control panel with the guided cooking that you really don't see in that price point. Only in really kind of one look, which is kind of that stainless steel with the not pro, kind of a little bit in the middle. It is not in your face professional, kind of blends in for sure as well. So I think it kind of fits a lot of different styles, but really a great brand and a great wall oven at a phenomenal price point.
Yeah, and I think that hits so many Americans that if you're, these projects are expensive. So, budgets are budgets. And certainly in this economic time, we're respectful to that I think, Studio has certainly an important space, and you're hard pressed to find even the highest end ovens that have some of the. It really does do pretty much everything really, really well. Steam assist oven,
exactly.
Dual convection, great lighting, remote start.
Yeah.
And that's why I think we both corrected ourselves on these names of brands, but it's important to do because when you think of LG, a great brand. Yeah. You don't think of this refinement that they've done, and at this price, it's almost crazy.
It's pretty impressive. And then we're talking about double wall ovens here for the most part, and all these brands have steam and speed and things like that. But the Studio as well, you can get that speed oven wall oven combination at just again a phenomenal price point with a lot of really great features there. So if you're shopping for a wall oven, we hope this helps with your good, better, best strategy, and that's some place to start.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for appliance tips and updates from Yale Appliance.
Your feedback is what shapes our series. Like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you.
Stay informed and inspired on all your appliance needs. This is Appliance Advisors signing off.